Hey, this is Thunder with HallidiumLabs.com, and today I just wanted to update. It's been a couple years since we've had our quantum mechanic hologram website out there running. It's time for an upgrade, so here we go. Welcome to the website. That has products that are going to simply blow your mind. Watch our little commercial here. It was done on Venmo. If you need to, I got plenty of geek out information. Go there. There's about 60 pages of why resonant vibration frequencies occur and how we lay those across a hologram substrate that will change the way matter behaves. I've been doing this over 15 years of my career. First heard on the Coast to Coast radio show with George Norrie on September 9th of '03. And since then, I have been specializing in quantum fields, creating solutions for our planet. If you ever want to talk live, just simply click the live. You need to download the Ring Central Meetings app. Click live, and about 16, 18 hours a day, you can catch me or one of my colleagues to answer any questions that you may have. Years ago, when I was doing Grayland Industries, I showed the world a perpetual energy source power plant, kind of give you a broad idea of how we can utilize thermal smart hologram and create a perpetual energy source that will power 500,000 homes. Quantum mechanics is, there's not a lot out there in the field. I consider myself a real pioneer in quantum era because of the use of our M-state monatomic hologram substrates, which are encoded here at our lab, and we can produce about 1 million of them per day. But worldwide, via text message or email is our easiest platform because it's instantly arrives. We do this through a process through biophoton analyzation. One Fritz Pulp won a Nobel Prize on, but really lacked in application. So with here we go. This is kind of our product line to date. Yes, everyone who receives a quantum image could we could stop pollution globally in 24 hours. Someday I hopefully to see my name in the history book should our world agree that air quality is a must. So what you do is you take this simple hologram and affix it to the bottom of your fuel tank. Got an EPA lab report that we had tested, set a world record on, obviously proud of that, and has stood for almost a decade. Semi trucks average about 10,000 a year. That's my main focus market, because they're using quite a lot of fuel. This will reduce emissions and increase performance and mileage. Larger ones are done for semi-tanks, obviously. Then we have our car model and our smaller motorcycle model, depending on the size of your tanks. While we were out in Sturgis, we chipped up a couple of Indian motorcycles, and wow, what a thrill show that was. Click here and get your instant text message sent to your phone or email. Our breaker box, well, let's change the way power is delivered by increasing the power factor. Most homes are out there, they're about 25 to 30% lost just in the power factor rating. Well, that's 28 to 30% that we can save you on your utility bills by increasing that load. It simply works like placing a hologram seal on your breaker box. Simply, it takes the transient surges out of the lines, and like a capacitor would if you attached it to a breaker box. And it also converts the copper in your lines to a more conductive rhodium element 4-5, because it's it's just simply too expensive to be able to wire your house, with that at 5,000, an ounce. Here's a long year case study that we did out in California. We had a 3-month baseline that we saw temperatures and electrical stayed pretty consistent between the 350 and 380 mark. But as soon as we put our breaker box hologram, and then a month later followed up with Thermal Smart hologram, the electrical bill and consumption greatly decreased and still steadies out, averaging just under 50%. Yeah, that's tremendous savings that you can be, utilized in other areas of your life. For the industry of CBD and hemp, we can increase plant yields with frequency fertilizer by charging your irrigation system. And then once, if you have a CBD, we can enrich it with high quality frequencies that are aid in the health process. I put this little fun video up just for fun. It was the day that we lost Stephen Hawkins, and so I was playing around in the celebration, just having fun. On a more serious note, though, of course, if you're watching this on your cell phone and your headphones, believing that will help the EMF, that's on the contrary. It's an amplifier. A coil wrapped around a magnet is not going to block your EMF. It's going to intensify it. So what one needs to do is simply put a EMF radiation block on your wallpaper. It's a image that we send email or text to your phone. Save it as your home screen wallpaper, and rest assured that with that record, we also have a lab report test. Rest assured that we have taken out all of the dangerous carcinogen causing frequencies from your phone and rendered them inert by matching the cosine of that frequency and then simply canceling it away. It's kind of like Bose canceling their headphones. If you've known me for a long time or have seen one of my proudest achievements is breaking the laws of thermodynamics as we know it. This is like Thermal Smart is by far my favorite of all of our hologram technology. All you simply have to do with this one is place it on a heater vent or air conditioner, your windows, put them around your home. It's a hot water heater, anywhere you'd like a little extra insulation. And on cold days, it traps the heat in your home. On warm days, it blocks it away. Thermal Smart is just it's a crazy product. I love it more than anything. By far, my proudest achievement. Digimeds are a process where one sends their hair and fingernail sample into our lab so that we can create a digital DNA sequence and customize that into a hologram card, that coaster that you send out. Just place it under your food and drinks, and for about 3 minutes, it will charge your balancing intrinsic information to match your DNA sequence and give you it's an amazing feel. Of course, the FDA couldn't even begin to understand how to validate this type of technology and program, but we are not a food, nor are we a drug. This is text therapy. And hey, you know, the FDA, they did approve GML foods, but you won't catch me eating it. We love my intellectual idol, of course, Tesla. If Tesla had social media, imagine how our lives would have been different today. So if you like this type of technology and see it being the forefront of solving global issues, please like, share, and tell everyone all about palladiumlabs.com. There's a little video that I did, actually how we make our hologram frequency. I did that years ago with then Grayland Industries co-founder Linda Ripa. Get the Ring Central Meetings app, drop it down if you want to talk. But hey, I do have a disclaimer. This is not for the beginner. If I'm not going to make any apologies. If you think this is not real science, hey, I know. I live in the quantum laws. And, you know, ignorance is never no excuse for the law. Well, it applies as well in quantum mechanics. So until next time, this is Thunder with palladiumlabs.com. Taking pollution, solving global issues is our favorite thing to do.